So, a new Harry Potter game just came out. Well, a game that is based off of the Harry Potter franchise, the original books, the story behind it at least, I guess. Now, you would think this would bring people together. People like me who like video games and are excited to see and play a new next generation game, and then also people who are in love with the Harry Potter franchise and they are just excited to see a new property being brought into the series. Well, you would be fucking wrong. People are pissed off, and I'm gonna get into that right now. So let me start from the beginning with J.K. Rowling and her becoming a polarizing figure. Way back 5-6 years ago maybe, there had been some changes made to the Harry Potter series. Well, at least maybe like some revelations. And again, I'm not a fan of this material, but I got a vague understanding of what happened. There had been some prequels made and some characters had unexpected announcements of their like sexual orientation. A big one I know of is Dumbledore. I guess Dumbledore has always been gay. I mean, that in itself you would assume would polarize a portion of the fan base. You would expect it, in my opinion, to be people more right-wing, people more conservative in their values. But, you know, I'm going through a lot of the old opinions and comments about this revelation of Dumbledore's sexual orientation at the time. And it actually seems like both sides were kind of throwing her under fire for this. There were people on both sides that had the opinion that J.K. Rowling was appropriating this sexual orientation for views and publicity and attention to herself and her property, aka Harry Potter. I don't want to touch on that too much because I don't know. I just know that, you know, both sides seemed pissed off about it. A large portion of both sides of that argument seemed pissed off about it. And that's when she started to become a joke online. Now, in recent years, she's kind of taken a whole new approach here. I'm just going to cut to the chase. She's not too fond of transgender people. I was going to like sum this up and show you with a few tweets because, you know, honestly, myself, I wasn't very familiar with this either. And going through her Twitter, it's literally every tweet. Every tweet is her giving her opinion on transgender people, what they should and should not be allowed to do. And let me tell you, a lot of it is not very charitable towards transgender people. This brings us to the latest controversy. Hogwarts Legacy came out, and J.K. Rowling will be receiving royalties from this game. So a lot of people that want to vote with their wallets, decided they do not want to buy the game, and nobody should buy the game because then you are indirectly supporting J.K. Rowling. This has reached a ridiculous degree here, to the point where there is actually a website that has been made that you can look up a streamer's name and it will tell you whether or not they have played that wizard game. The website not even willing to give the free publicity of just saying Hogwarts Legacy. It's a little ridiculous, regardless of what your opinion is. And the reason this is absolutely ridiculous is because this is a tool to harass people. I've seen counter arguments that this is not a tool to harass people. This is a tool so you, the viewer, can make an educated decision over whether or not you want to view a Twitch streamer. This is not how things work, okay? If you are at home and you find this new streamer that you really, really like, are you gonna go real quick, go to this website and check to see if this brand new streamer that you like is playing a game, to see if they've played Hogwarts Legacy? No, you're not. This is a tool to look up names of people and to see if they've played Hogwarts Legacy and then harass that person. I've never, ever found the new internet personality that I had to go make sure that they've never identified or promoted a product that I don't like. And I would assume this would be the same for many, many people. And that is exactly, by the way, what is happening. This tool is being used, and it's not just this website's fault, but yeah, people that are playing the game on stream are being harassed. There are many, many, many examples of this. I was going to bring up a few of those as well. But it's happening right now. The game just launched, and it's ridiculous that it's happening at all. So obviously I think that it's ridiculous that people are getting this mad about it. I've made that pretty clear already in this video, but let me elaborate a little bit on why I feel that way. So again, as I said in the beginning of the video, you have people like myself who just like video games and thought this looked pretty cool and they were willing to check it out. They had no idea that, one of the people that will be getting royalties from this game is a piece of shit. You also have people like my girlfriend, who was very, very excited to see this game come out. She's a big fan of the Harry Potter franchise, and unlike me, she's not a degenerate. She touches grass, and she just wanted to play a Harry Potter game. Now, if you personally cannot play this game, you hate J.K. Rowling so much that Harry Potter has been ruined for you, that's fine. But let me give you the hard truth here. J.K. Rowling is going to be rich and well off whether or not you support her properties or not. When you get to a certain level, you will always have a fan base and you will always have means to make sufficient income. I can sympathize with no longer identifying with a creator. I used to be a big Kanye West fan. I cannot listen to his music anymore. For obvious reasons, if you're aware of what he's gotten into recently. This does not mean that every time that I see someone or hear someone listening to Kanye West, I need to go up and start like calling them a bigot or a Nazi. The guy just might like Power, all right? He might need to listen to Power at the gym to pump through his last set. He might be aware and disagree with Kanye West's current stances, but he likes the music. All right? And you can disagree or agree with whether or not like it's okay to listen to whether it's okay or not okay to separate the artist from the art, okay? And you can give that opinion, that's totally fine, but for you to get aggressive and start harassing people based on what your opinion might be is entirely wrong. I'm not going to say to harass anybody, because really in a perfect world you shouldn't harass anybody, but the last person that should be being harassed is the Joe Schmo going to work out at the gym or take a ride in their car that really likes a Kanye West song, or some person who just grew up with the Harry Potter franchise and is just super duper excited to play this new game. And me myself, after seeing how these people, these internet degenerates, these Twitter voices become so angry, go complete goblin mode over this new game to the point where they're harassing even small streamers, I think that I'll be making an investment tonight to buy Hogwarts Legacy, and I think that I'll be going and playing that on my Twitch. If that's something that you'd want to see, let me know in the comments and go follow me on Twitch. Please hit that like button. Smash that like button, actually, as a matter of fact. Obliterate that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And that's all from me. See ya.